Hey guys, join me as I do a practice makeup on my face because basically I'm not a makeup artist, but I know how to do makeup to an extent, and I haven't done makeup on my face, which is like one of the most difficult things about doing makeup, doing it on my face, and I haven't done it in like past 6 months. So I don't know if I can still do makeup on my face, but I'm going to be practicing because I have some weddings coming up. I know I basically look so tired because I've been doing a lot of night shifts, like eye bags are coming out, my a lot. I'm looking exhausted. I know, lost a lot of weight, but it's life. So let's get into the video. So basically, I have a small makeup box here. I think it's a makeup box, but then I haven't opened or used this makeup box in a while. I think in a while, so it's kind of like messed up. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of like messed up. I'm not going to show you guys the inside because you're gonna laugh. And my things are not basically complete, so I'm going to be substituting a lot of things. So first and foremost, I'm going to be using my baby cleanser to cleanse my face. So normally I use the baby face cleanser. Don't know if you can see it. This is the only cleanser that has worked for me. First and foremost, I think I'm going to be doing my skin, the facial works, because I love doing the facial works. It's fast. It's basically fast when I start the facial works. So that's what I'm going to start with before I go to my brows and all that. So first and foremost, I'm going to be using my primer. So guys, apparently, I think for those who know me, or rather in one of my videos, I actually did mention that I just graduated from school. I graduated last year, I think convocated October. So for those who know how the system works, normally after you graduate as a nurse, BNSC nurse or BSc nurse, you have to do a 1 year internship before you are given your license. Hey, yeah, I've put so much. Oh. So basically, they said, oh, most of the time they realize that nurses who graduate from university actually have a lot of gap when it comes to the practical aspect. So they want us to do 1 year internship, get used to the practical aspects before we can now say, okay, we want to start working, do NYSC and start working. And for the past 6 months, that's basically what I have been doing. The issue now that I'm having, will I say it's been like a bad experience? No, it's been a good experience. I've gotten to learn a lot of things about nursing. I've gotten to learn a lot of procedures and a lot of things, gotten to meet good new people. Because I basically love the people I work with. But the issue now that I'm having is the fact that I'm asking myself, do I really want to continue in nursing? Because so this is what I'm using. Think Super Matte foundation and classic. So this is my skin color. This is a bit lighter, but I'm going to be doing some mixing. When I started this whole internship stuff, just graduating from school, like in school, my health, as a type 1 diabetic, my health was already in a bad place to an extent. I was finding it difficult to fully control my blood sugar level because in school we don't cook, we buy food, and provision was not made for people who have special conditions like diabetes, hypertension, or whatever. So I had to eat what everybody else was eating, just work on my quantity, work on my doctors, and all that. So yeah, that's apparently what happened in school. So now come to the part of graduating, just recovering from that phase, 5 years, having a very bad control of my sugar and everything. And then I come to the phase where I'm like, oh, I've graduated. Now let me do internship. So I picked up a place I'll do internship close to my house because I want to be close to home at least. For a while, let me eat good food. Like I really needed good food. Let me eat good food and be able to control my sugar before I go and find my life outside. So picked up a private sector and the experience has been amazing. But the issue is that the stress is actually not for me. Like at this point in time, I'm rethinking if choosing nursing was a mistake. If I should have followed my parents' advice, my dad's advice, and have done computer science instead. Like, oh my god, it is a lot. Like, I'm basically regretting why I did nursing. And the fact that I'm regretting why I doing nursing is not because I don't like nursing. Trust me, I love nursing. Like I love nursing so much. Like having to care for people is what I love. Like it's something I love so much. Having to see people smile coming to the hospital worried and having to like talk to them. But the fact that I have been in that place, as a younger kid who basically grew up in the hospital, grew up being sick a lot in the hospital, having diabetic complications, it is something that gives me joy. So I love nothing. I do a 8 to 5. 8 to 5, that's my time for working when I'm working in the morning, and then at night it's 5 to 8 a.m. 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's really a lot. Most of the time I come back from work by past 6 to 6 or past 6, because nothing, you have to wait for your colleagues to come, you have to hand over properly, any work that you've not done, you have to do it. So by the time I'm getting home, mhm, it's already very late and I'm so tired. So tired that I cannot even cook to eat. And luckily for me, I'm living with my parents, I'm living with my mom. So sometimes she has already cooked for me, but it's already very late. So I'm now eating late night food, and it's been affecting my health so bad, especially as the fact that I already have some complications, some diabetic complication, I already have neuropathy. So it's a lot for me. Yeah. So another thing is stress. I think if you've dealt with a diabetic, you know that stress is a no-go for a diabetic, because your body tends to look for ways to adapt when in stressful situations. And then secondly is the fact that I have anxiety. If you've been on this channel, you know that I suffer from depression before, and then now I'm still and anxiety, which is something I'm still dealing with. But as a nurse, that's no excuse, and it has helped me. I will not even lie. Nothing has helped me to overcome some kind of anxiety, like especially when it comes to crowded places to an extent, and how to cope with emergencies and some fearful situations. But when things get crazy, sometimes it's a lot for me, especially when I'm not sleeping well. And that's the thing. Like recently, I've been put a lot on night shifts because you cannot do not do night shifts in Nigeria. You cannot be doing just money shifts except you have a reasonable excuse. And so I've been doing night shifts a lot, and I will tell you, ha, night shift has been stressing me. Doing this 1 year, I know I'll be able to cope doing this 1 year, but is it really something I want to keep on doing my whole life? Like, really, is it something I want to keep up doing my whole life? I don't think so. I really, really don't think so. So, I think that's something I will have to, face. So, I'm basically almost done for the face work. Almost done. I just need to put on my blush and drop my eye pencil. So I'm not going to be talking while doing these things, because eyebrows is something that is difficult. Like I have to pay so much attention to them, and I cannot be talking while doing it. So I'm just going to do that and then get back to the discussion. So do. I'm doing great, great. I'm doing all I have to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So guys, I'm done with the brows and the face. So I'm going to be using this palette for my eyeshadow. I've had this palette since forever. So the palette is already coming off, but I'm gonna use it because it has some of my favorite colors, and I'm going to be going for pinkish, not too bright pink, but pinkish. So that's so pigmented, like. So guys, with everything, one of the things that is making me not to make conclusions on the whole stuff is because I've been told a number of times that it's going to get easier, especially when I transition from the internship phase past the NYSC to start working fully. That it's going to be easier for me. So because of that, I've not really made a conclusion to say this is what I want to do. And then also thinking about where do I start from? Like basically I have given a lot into nursing. Studying 5 years in university, studying nursing 5 years in university, and as an introverted person that I am, I didn't pursue anything else. It's really difficult now transitioning to say I want to do something totally different. Like thinking about that too is making me say, do you know what? Like maybe I'll just stay back in this nursing, but guy, obviously, like my mind is still pacing back and forth to say, am I going to stay back? No, I'm going to withdraw. Am I going to stay back? No, I'm going to withdraw. So I've not made conclusion yet, but guys, honestly speaking. And then the even if I'm going to go out of nursing, the only other option I see is music. Because any other thing, the only thing I love equally to how I love nursing is music. But then where do I start from in music? If I'm going to go into music, I'm going to go into gospel and inspirational. But then is that where God wants me to be? And then that's another thing too. Like since I started nursing, I won't lie, my spiritual life has been so affected. My spiritual life has been damn affected. I rarely find myself going to church recently because work. I'm always working on Sundays. Rarely will you not see me working on a Sunday. So vanity upon vanity. So I have my eyeliner here with me, but with this color, I'm thinking of a white eyeliner. But then let me see how it goes best. It's hard lining my I look like I'm going to dance CP. I beg, let me use my black liner. I'm not come and kill myself. Okay, which is better? I think I prefer this one to this white, so I'm not going to be fixing lashes because right now I can't take those tears. I can't take the tears, so I'm just going to put the mascara on my eyes. So let's see. So I think that's it for the eyes. I think I like the eyes. The pink is actually nice. So let's go to the lips. So funny enough, I want to use pink lips. I want to use pink on my lips, so but not too catchy pink. So darling it. Okay. So done with the lips. So guys, that's basically what's happening in my life, because I won't lie, because I keep on asking myself, like, nursing, I love nursing. Like, people who have encountered me will know that nursing is my world. I love nursing so much. But the question is it going to be at the expense of my health? Is it worth it being at the expense of my health? Because all nurses, obviously, at this point in time, even with what is going on, the fact that traveling abroad is an issue right now because nursing council is performing wonders at this moment. But then the question is it worth it? Because, and honestly speaking, my health, no, it's not. But then, can I find a balance? That's the thing. So, if in the future I'm able to find a balance between nursing and um, nursing and my life and my health and all that, then maybe, just maybe, I'll pursue nursing. I'll keep on pursuing nursing. But if I can't, then I think I will have to stop. I will, like, honestly speaking, and just go into maybe business or something else. And then also to as a BNSC holder, I'm thinking, like, BNSC is the only nursing job you can easy to get. Like, not easy to get office work because you know office work should fight BNSC. So if I can easy to get office job, then I think an office job that is paying well, and even if it will stress my life, as it will give me space. Because at this point in time, I don't think there's anything that wants to overstress my life again. Nothing. When nothing has already taught me what stress is, I don't think everything is stressful, sha, but at least something that is a bit less stressful, that I'll be able to have time for myself, at least, even if it's once in a while, have time for myself and be able to do, and I have time to take care of my health well, to eat when I need to eat, because obviously right now I'm running away from my doctors. I'm running away from my doctors because I was supposed to have an appointment. I got admitted some months ago, and I was supposed to have an appointment with the dietitian, and I can't even go and meet her. Like, she sees me and she'll be like, Perry, Shay, we're supposed to have appointments soon. And I'm running away from her because what do I want to do? How do I go and tell her that, ma, I did not keep to any of the diet though, because I cannot. How? So I think this will end. Just going to set my face. What do I do to this my hair? Let me see. Let me just look at something to do my hair and come back. Okay. 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 And then before I try, let's show this one a bit. I tried. You don't have to offend me. I tried. But then, guys, mm, see myself. No earring. You can put on earring, that beg. So, guys, this is the final look for the video. I do hope I tried. Like, I know I tried. I tried. But then, let me not be saying one thing and people are saying another thing. So, basically, just comment, put in the comments box below how I did on this look. I know I made a lot of mistakes, but I feel in general, like on an average, I tried, like, basically. So please put in the comment section below, share, comment how you think I did. Then also, if you're new to this channel, if your first time coming to this channel, or you have watched my videos before but you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much. And also leave a great thumbs up. Don't forget. So thank you guys so much. It's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye.